Hello students, a very good morning to every one of you. Hope everyone are safe at home and be at home, stay at home, be safe. So today we will be doing the revision of our first chapter of human resource management, that is the nature and the scope of HRM. So let's move on. First is we will discuss with the introduction and the concept of human resource management, the definition. Now, human resource management is basically the management which deals with the human resource. So, human are considered as one of an important resource for the management, and how the management will deal with this resource is all about human resource management. So human resource management is basically a management function which is concerned with what? Hiring, motivating, maintaining the workforce in the organization. It deals with the issues related to the employees, who are the humans, who are the resource of the organization, and it deals with the issues like hiring, training, development, compensation, motivation, and many other factors which are related with the human beings. Then we come up, human beings of the management ensures what? It ensures the satisfaction of the employees and the maximum contribution of the employees to the achievement of organizational objective. So not only the organizational objective should be fulfilled, with that I have, as an organization, I have to understand that the employees are satisfied or not. Now, over here we have put one definition which is stated by Armstrong, 1997. He stated that, or he has made the definition of human resource management as a strategic approach of acquiring, developing, managing, motivating, and gaining the commitment of the organizational key resource, the people who work in and for it. So he considered the main resource of the organization is the human resources who actually work for it and who achieve it. So among the 5 M's, that is the money, material, machinery, manpower, and methods. The manpower is the one who leads all the 4 M's. So the humans are considered as the main resource of the company. Now we will move on to the nature of human resource management. Now this next slide deals with the nature. It states that in an organization there are certain principles and the policies which are been led so that the achievement of the organizational objectives can be met. Then secondly, it is coming to, it is a pervasive function. Human resource management is a pervasive function. Human resource management is not specific, and it is not only related to only one particular level or department. It is prevailing, or it is required in all the departments, in all the levels. That is, whether it be a top level, middle level, lower level, whether it be a sales department, management department, accounts department, whatever the case may be, it is required it everywhere. Then thirdly, we are coming with what? We are coming with the HRM is a people oriented. Now, as I have said, human resource. So when we are talking about the human means people. So HRM is concerned with what? It is a management of human resources. So it is basically a people oriented. People or human resource is a core of all the activities of human resource management, and it works with and for the people. Then we are coming with the human resource management is a continuous activity. So it is said over here that all the factors of productions are required to be continuously updated and improved to cope up with the changes and increase competition. So the continuous improvement, continuous changes is always required in the factors of production, and especially when it is coming in case of what human beings, they need to enhance their skill. So it is continuously required. And similarly, human beings are also continuously trained, developed, or replaced to face the next level of competition. Hence it is a continuous activity. Then we are coming up, human resource management is a part of management function. Students, do remember point number 5. We will be discussing this elaborately the later on. Now, it is concerned with the management function. What are the management functions, students? Okay, so it is planning, organizing, directing, controlling. So it is concerned with all these management functions. Then HRM aims at securing maximum contribution. It focuses that maximum contribution from both the side, that is from the organizational side and from the employee side, is being achieved and contributed. Then, human resource management aims at optimum use of personal power. So, the maximum utilization is being done from the human resources, and optimum utilization is also being incurred from them. Then we will move on to the next slide, which comes up or deals with the objectives of HRM. Now, why this HRM is basically required? HRM is basically required, or the objectives of HRMs are to help the organization to attain its goals efficiently and effectively by providing competent and motivated employees. So the first and foremost important objective of HRM is to get best out of the human resources and to make best use of them, so that efficiently and effectively the employees can give and can be generated from them. Now we will come up with the second one, to utilize the available human resource efficiently. Now whatever human resource we are having in the organization, we can get best out of them. Then third is to increase to the fullest the employee's job satisfaction and self-actualization. Now this part, this point number 3, self job satisfaction and self-actualization, deals with the employees viewpoint. Now the employees being a part of the organization, how they will be benefited. So they should have, the organization need to see that whether they are satisfied with the job they are doing it, and self actualization is been achieved by them or not. Then we come up with the point number 4, to develop and maintain the quality of work life, which makes employment in the organization a desirable personal and social situation. So it has to develop, the organization has to see whether the quality of a work life of the employees are up to date, up to a desirable, whatever they have desired of is up to that mark or not, so that the personal and the social situations can be enhanced, can be satisfied. Then we come up with point number 5, to help maintain ethical policies and behavior inside and outside the organization. Students, there are certain ethical code of conduct which is to be maintained in the organization, and in our life also we believe and we maintain some ethics. So this ethics actually guide us, and it keeps us, or it is a kind of a manner which we have in us. So this ethical policies and behavior should be maintained in the organization, both inside and outside the organization, so as to have a healthy relationship. Then last, to establish and maintain cordial relationship between the employees and the management. Now we come up the last point, that it states that this organization should seek that there is a very good relationship existing between the managers and the employees, so that the employees will feel secure and safe that their problems, their grievances, their suggestions are being taken into, On the other hand, the employers should also see that their tasks which they have assigned to their subordinates are being followed properly. For them, a healthy communication is really very much required. Now we will move on to the next slide, which comes up with the scope. Now, the scope is what? The scope says that what are the perspectives of human resource management. Now, according to this chart where we can see there are four scopes we can come up. Number one comes up with the control. Number two, it comes with the acquisition. Number three, which we are coming with the maintenance. And number four, we are coming with the development. Now, let me discuss with it clearly. The first is control. Now, the scope of control states what? It says that the human resources which are being conducted by the organization, the resource which we have stated, that is a human resource, when we do the work, we as an employee perform the work through some system. And this system is what? All maximum are IT based. When we are conducting, when we are doing the things in the organization, they are having a proper record of it. The company maintains or the organization maintains a proper record of it. So through the human resource information system should be maintained. From there, your proper accounting is being seen, and this accounting somewhere or the other is being checked by the auditor, who specifies or who says that whether the proper controlling system in the organization is prevailing or not. So this procedures, that is human resource audit, accounting, and human resource information system, basically states for the controlling system how far the control is being done and how far it is required. Now we will move on to the acquisition part. Now, very important part which I need to come up is human resource management is only possible when human resource planning is being conducted properly and accurately. Now, so we are coming up what? Acquisition part is the human resource part. Acquisition states the Now we are coming with the acquisition part. Now acquisition part states the first of all, we need to come up with one important concept, student. That is, human resource management is only possible when a proper human resource planning is been conducted or is been formed. So human resource planning is a base for the human resource management. So according to the proper planning system, we can have the proper human resource management. So human resource planning comes up with what? It comes up with the correct estimation, the planning, whether there should be a recruitment done or not. There we should conduct with the selections or not. What should be done for the compensation part, remuneration part, whether the employee should be replaced. All this comes with the planning section. So once the planning has been done, according to that, we come up with the management part. So that is what it has been said, that first in the acquisition, the proper human resource planning should be done regarding what? As I said, recruitment, selection, placement, and many other factors which affects the human resources. Then we come up with the third, that is the maintenance part. Now, maintenance part states what? Apart from the main, that's a remuneration of the company, the many other factors which somewhere or the other motivates the employees. So they are like motivation in case of, it comes in the case of financial and non-financial. You people are aware what are the financial motivators and non-financial. Financial, it comes when we are talking about the cash money. So in when it comes in the form of not cash only, money, in the form of money, bonus, when we come up with the bonus, extra overhead, this sorry, overtime payment is been done. So these are coming with the financial. Non-financial, you're having a status, higher status, a separate cabin has been given to the employee. So this comes with the non-financial. So basically motivation act as a very important part. Then healthy and safety, where you are as employee. So the canteen of the organization, the washroom of the organization, there are many other factors which affects directly or indirectly to the employees working over there. So healthy and safety parts are also very much important to be considered. Then social security, now your job security, where you are working as an employee, whether you are secure with the job or not, whether the job gives you, whether the organization provides you that security that you are the member of a company, or you are the employee of the organization and you are a part of it. That job security acts as a social security. Industrial relation, so when you're having a healthy, friendly and very good relation with the other companies, other members of different companies, this as a industrial relations. And the last is the performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is actually conducted to come up with the conclusion whether the employees need further training or not, whether they should be promoted, whether there is a chances of giving whether they should be transferred to some other department. This kind of decisions have been taken by taking the performance appraisal. Now we will move on to the last one, that is a development. Now, development comes in case of two, that is development of the organization and development of the employee as an individual. When the development is concerned with the organization, that is higher productivity, higher level of profitability, that is the main objective of the organization, main goal. But on the other side, the organization also seeks that the employees as an individual, their development, their growth should also be done, so that in some other way, in other way turned round, it will lead to the development of the organization as well. So it comes with the development like training, giving training. Basically, training has been provided to the employee so that the time and the money should not be wasted. The employees will become efficient and effective work can be done. So training has been provided, but some way or the other, this training section is been also helpful to the employees who are taking up training from the trainers. So it is also leading to the development or the enhancement of the skill of the employee too. Then comes with the career development. Many a time, in many of the cases, the organization comes up with the approaches with the personal development of of the employees. That is by offering them different courses so that they can come and they can enhance their knowledge. They can come up with more degrees along with working in the organization. Then we are coming with the organizational development, as I have said, and intermobility. Now, these are the important scopes which we have discussed. Now, students, we will move on to the last topic, that is the function of human resource management. Meanwhile, I would like to say one thing. If you people have any problem, how far I have discussed, you please can come up. You can write me down that you have a problem. Please be open enough. We are doing the revision, so I am coming up with this basic points. Okay, so last point is the functions of human resource management. Now over here, we have stated that two main functions are there. But meanwhile, I must tell you there are one more function to be stated, that is apart from managerial and operative function, the last function is the advisory function. Now, the managerial function, as I have discussed, if you people remembered, just wait a minute. Yes. So over here, human HRM is a part of managerial function. Remember, students, nature mein? Now, let me come up with this discussion. See, this managerial function is been stated over here too. Now, this is what I was saying. Now, managerial function, as I have said, it is concerned with what? It is concerned with the management functions. Now, that is planning, organizing, directing, controlling. When HRM, that is human resource management, or the HR, the human resource manager, is concerned with the planning related to what? Related to the human beings, related to the human resource of the organization. Such planning leads to a part of the managerial function of human resource management. Then we come up with the organizing part, how to organize whatever we have planned, whatever the organization has planned. So then the directing portion, how to direct them so that the best can be achieved, and the controlling procedures after comparing with the standard and the actual performance achieved. Then the controlling system is been conducted. So all this part which has been concerned with the human resources forms a part of managerial function. On the other side, we come up with the operative function. Operative functions, as you can see, we have a heading. We have 5 headings. Under this 5 heading, the subheadings have been mentioned. Now, first comes the procurement, second is development, third compensation, fourth integration, and the last is maintenance. Procurement comes with what? Procurement comes with the job analysis. When we are analyzing the job, what are the what are the qualification required for the specific job, then what are the working hours. When we are analyzing the job, when we are actually coming with the analyzation of the job, that comes under the job analysis. Then human resource planning, as I have said, you're doing the planning of human resources, whether the recruitment should be done or not, selection procedures and all. This all forms a part of procurement: recruitment, selection, placement, transfer, promotion, separation. Then we come with the development, performance appraisal, whether the employees should be promoted, transferred, should be given more trainings or not. This all comes after the performance appraisal is been conducted. Executive developments, after you are been giving the proper training, the executive development is also been provided by the organization for better enhancement. Training, then come career planning and development. Many a times organization conducts a career planning or development procedures where the employees are being motivated to go for more career enhancements. So those all forms of development. As I have said, if I being a part of one institute, if I am enhancing my knowledge, if I am enhancing my skill, somewhere or the other it is also becoming a big factor for the institute from where I being a part of, because that institute is hiring such a qualified teacher who is PhD, who is having more research papers and all. So not only I am enhancing my skill, not only I am developing my own skill, but somewhere or the other, as I am being a part of the institute or the organization is also being developed. So this is the procedures where the organization enhances the individual development, and with the individual development it is also having a development of the organization directly or indirectly. Then the compensation part, job evaluation. After, as I have said, job analysis is what? When you are coming with the requirement procedures, what are the things, what are the qualities required for the job? That is a job analysis we are coming up. So we are analyzing the job bit. Now we are coming with the job evaluation. What is job evaluation? Now listen, student. Job evaluation means when you're evaluating the job position. For suppose if I come up and tell you, for the position of an accountant, what will be the salary? So instantly your reply will be, somebody will say, ma'am, 20K, somebody will say 25K, somebody will say 30K. Means what? On the basis of the job position, you are coming with this amount, you are coming with this remuneration that should be paid. So basically what we are coming with, what we are coming with, the job evaluation. Job evaluation is done so that the proper compensation or remuneration can be paid for the specific that particular job. So job evaluation has been done. Wages and salary. What wages or salary should be paid to the employees or the laborers who are being a part of the organization following the minimum age criteria. Wage criteria. Now then we are coming with the administrative bonus, bonus and incentives. Bonus and incentives, apart from the main remuneration which the organization pays, many a times organization even pays some bonus or incentives so as to motivate the employees, so as to increase their morale. Now payroll, the payroll also gets changed in gets increased or decreased according to the situation in the organization. So this all are the part of what is a part of human resource management. They conduct these procedures. Now, integration. Now we are not only doing the job evaluations and concerned with the wages and salaries. We are not only getting concerned with the development procedures, but the many part we which also affects the employee, that is the motivation that actually the management provides them for doing the job. Job satisfaction. If I am not happy with the work where I'm working as an employee, I cannot give my best. If you are not happy where you are giving, where you are working, you cannot give your best. But on the other hand, if I'm very much happy whatever work I'm doing, and if I'm satisfied with my work, somewhere or the other it will boost up my moral, it will boost up my motivation, and I will be giving my best, and this will lead to the higher productivity. So job satisfaction is very much required, whether the employees are happy with the work profile or not. Then the grievance redressal is what, where I am allowed to come up with my complaints, where I'm allowed to speak up if I am not having a proper system, if I'm not happy with any of the system or any of the thing. So this grievances is actually very much required, where the employees have a saying power. Collective bargaining, many times it happens when the organizational, basically it comes with the lower level, when the organization lower level come up with anything collectively. So each and everyone cannot go individually and can report. What they do, they represent a leader who on their behalf have a meeting with the management, and they come or they bargain. The management, the manager along with the person who is leading the group is having a bargaining section, and they come and meet up with the common point. So this is somewhere or the bargaining. Complete management, conflict management is all about where the conflicts of the employees and the employments are resolved, and this leads to what, a mutual settlement among them. And the participation of employees, and employees in many organizations where the employees are not allowed to participate, they are not allowed to speak up, they are not allowed to give their views, ideas. So what happened, the employees on their part, it becomes too much authoritative, and they cannot come up with their views, and this lead to what, dissatisfaction with the job. So this participation of employees should be promoted and should be encouraged, so that the employees can come up with their own skills, can enhance their skill, and then can come up with their own talents. And discipline, a proper discipline should be conducted, somewhere or the other a formal change should be followed. Now, maintenance come with the health, safety, job security, welfare scheme should be there, the proper recording system should be conducted, then research should be done on how far the employees are satisfied or not, what were the past remarks, what are the changes been done after coming up with the reviews and all. So all this leads to the maintenance part. Now students, hopefully you have understood. As I say, there is one more function, that is the advisory function. Advisory function is basically where the advices are being given to all the levels, or to all the department managers, to the top levels. And basically over here the advisory, that's the advice section, is being conducted. So it is concerned with the higher authority, with the top level of the management of the hierarchy. And over here the different managers of different departments along with the top executives advises each other for the better understanding, for the better procurement of the management. So student, we have discussed the entire chapter and hope you have understood. And if you have any problem, you are free to ask. Till then, take care, be safe, be at home. Thank you.